So basically, what happened is we got our butts kicked by, I would guess, an eyeless succubus in a sense. And we ended up back here at this tavern. So while I was doing this, she kind of saw me talk to one of our old party members, Anivia, and she was just warning us about stuff. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to this guy. I need to sell some stuff. Ah. A strange figure towers over the bar, a huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equally parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impressively, passively at you. From beneath his pale brows, the glass in the albino's large, clumsy hand looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch of those calloused fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? Well, we passed a religion check, so we're going to do that. The medallion you're wearing. That's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Kalian? I'm a tavern keeper. Best in the city. The best there's ever been. And I pray you're the best god there is. Alright, well, let me see what got that underway. Let's see what we can do. Let's wander. Talk to this guy. Oh, I'm sorry. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high, crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Oh, it's you! Good work back there in the grey garrison. Name's Staunton Vaughan. If you've heard rumors about me. His face, which looks like it's never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. Sorry, for a dwarf, I don't know why. I just kind of give them, the Irish-Scottish accent. I think that's more Scottish. I don't know if I can really do, because I'm kind of going off the Braveheart thing, so that's what's kind of in my head. I need to talk to the elf who calls themselves the Storyteller. Alright. Well, what does people say about him? They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Alu Voresh, that I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned, that Queen Galfrey should have never spared me, that I belong on the gallows. Oh, why do they hate? So you don't have any friends? I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Duran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters and the condemned consuls themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not starting. Commander Tirabade seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her sense of the reason in this farce. Alright, well, I need to talk to the Storyteller. Where can I find him? It's a Storyteller. Strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible. But later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little, and I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Blackwing. It's a library here. I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there day and night. Alright, so we have the Blackwing Library. Go on then, maybe we'll see each other again. So now we gotta go visit the Blackwing Library. Alright. I don't know how to say that name. What kind of help can I expect from him? Let's see. First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them. Something for every emergency. Second, while you're here in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed, no surprises. I don't know why I'm trying to do Russian. I'll probably pivot in and out of it. So, yeah. But you'd better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going in there myself. I'm too old, and my powers are needed here. See, that's not really Russian. It's like a mix of old Scottish. Like I said, I'm delving into the Scots. I don't know why. Oh, who are you? Vasily Rathimus, rector of the local temple of Abaddon. The temple is gone though, and if we snooze here for much longer, the city will be lost as well. So like for me to do voices, I have to think of like a movie or something where they're supposedly speaking Russian. So like right now, I kind of thought of Enemy at the Gates with Jude Law, and it's not perfect Russian, but it kind of gives me a template of the kind of how they talk, like the tone of what they're going for, and like Metro Exodus and the Metro series. I played those a long time ago. I have to go. Me Abadar Edu. So I know they kind of talk a little bit like rougher in a sense. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Like I said, I can't remember if I'll do the voices for the same, but we'll try. Alright. Any success. How is the city? Erebeth, I don't know if I'll ever really be able to do her because she's an orc. You know, I can't even do an orc female for my character. Excuse me. So I asked her, basically our main objective, we asked her what the WardStone was, and it's basically like this giant device that supposedly helps keep all the evil at bay, which obviously didn't work. And then our mission is to gather allies so that that place we just fought in, where we kind of were getting our asses kicked, you know, left and right. We have to go back there. We have to gather allies and go back there. So, but first we need to gather allies, and we kind of think need to level up. Now these are all of our quests. So we have to go fight Hergus Grum or whatever, the guy we saved from the catacombs, the fat guy. Spies, people of Kanamas plays too much. Erebeth does not have the numbers to force the demons out of the terror of Estrad. She prefers to confine her actions to scouting. Okay, the Burning City. So that's the Storyteller, where we gotta go visit the Blackwing Library. Gather allies for attack. The Brave Soul gathered in the Defender's Heart. Who knows when the demons will deal the final blow. The next wave attack about, and not only for Crusaders, but for the city at large. That one we can't do anything about. The Outcast. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Went missing. How do you find someone in the chaos that was once Canabrus? It's like finding a grain of sand in the sea, a spark in a bonfire, or a kind act in a demon lord. And still, difficult doesn't always mean impossible. Errands. There should be a way to get across the rift that divides the city. Alright, so are we kind of going to Canabrus, in a sense? The people of Canabrus? Museum's treasures. There is no doubt that they were drawn to location by the museum's treasures. Well, let's see if there's anything left in here first. I have a feeling if we're going to be out wandering, we need to... Let's check everything. I don't... Noble, Survivor, Eagle Watch, Crusader. Well, I guess we'll head to the basement. Guards. Canabra still some fighting it. We'll make those demons pay. I'm going to do a little jiggle on them. You know. Oh, cutscene. Surrender thy soul, Devon. I am it. Got you again. How many times is that? Take your jokes and shove them, Tiefling. Whoa, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me. Alright, so... Let's talk to Delvin, see what happens. Go ahead. Don't take too long, though. Oh, okay, well, I guess we can talk to him.
Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Well, what do you want?
Lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
A reasonable price according to who, though?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
I don't really care about his shadows.
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Yeah, we'll do it.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Alright, well. So, let's go back to... Oh, what was... Something was down there. What was that?
I'm gone.
I didn't get to see it. It's over here. What's that? Interesting. Oh, they stored some gold here. We can take some gold. Not only that.
Follow my steps.
I wonder if that's like the lever to let him go and it's just like disabled at the moment. Alright, let's go talk to the big orc lady. That's Arabeth. I at least know her name. Arabeth, Arabeth, Arabeth. There's a tiefling chained up in the Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a pretty thief from a gang of tieflings operating Canabras. That's what they call him in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put a good word for him, hasn't he? If you want to recruit him and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along. Cool. So it sounds like I can just go grab him. That doesn't seem like she really cares. And, you know, hopefully he doesn't try to betray us, because then I will kill him. I won't let him go. Alright, how do we get him out of here?
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
Yeah, let's go.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that Big Sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
He sounds just kind of like he makes stuff up on the fly, which, I mean, a little bit of Han Solo-ish. I mean, every group has that kind of guy. You know, so he's our dastardly rogue or spacefarer or whatever, you know. Hey, did we level? Hey, all right, we leveled. I mean, just talking to that guy got us an extra level, so that was totally worth it. Before we go outside, let's see what we got here, all right? Barbarian Instinctual Warrior, level 3. So, I know just like in D&D, it looks like you can dive into something else, you know. But being the first time, I'm just going to stick with the Barbarian. I'm not going to go all fancy and try to make a like a combo class and be like, oh, how do I just, will this work with it? No, I'm not even gonna try that. So, okay, we want to learn to persuade people? Probably not. We do want athletics, so we need her to be able to hit pretty much anything. We want to know about the world. We want to be able to persuade people. I know a little bit more about the world. Ability, yeah, we'll go with that. And I don't really know anything about religion, but I want to make sure. We'll do the world. I kind of like that, off the beaten path a little bit. All right, so we gain a feat. Circumvent rules or restrictions. So this one is the Warhammer. That's one of our feats. Okay, so alertness. Armor focus, armor proficiency. You become proficient. Prerequisite for heavy armor. Combat reflexes. Interesting. So these have to have companions. So those are kind of meta me. Armor focus. So I could do light armor. The AC bonus granted by any light armor that you equip increases by 1. You become proficient with medium armor. I do kind of like combat reflexes though. Oh, attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. What's my dexterity bonus? Does it say? Well, let me go back while it. Select one type of armor. The AC bonus granted by the selected armor increases by 1. So what do I do if I become proficient with... oh, it means I'll be able to equip it, I guess. So we'll do that. We need a little bit heavier armor. Because it does seem like when we get in there and we take a hit, we kind of... even though we're a gladiator and we're allowed to, it still seems like we kind of take a good beating. Danger sense at 3rd level of Barbarian, +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps, and a 1 dodge bonus to AC against any traps. These bonuses increase by 1. Okay. You become proficient with medium armor. Or heavy, yeah, medium armor. Okay. So let's complete that. So it looks like we can now wear medium armor, right? Inventory. What we got on here? We have some light armor leather. And if you kind of hear me groan or something, it's my shoulder's kind of screwed up right now. Just moving and lifting stuff. I just, when I just moved, so I'm still trying to get stuff under wraps, and pretty sure I need surgery. But oh, you wear it. Put it on. Thank you. What are you doing? All right. She's an ugly girl. I'm sorry. I made an ugly girl character. Alright, so Lan. We'll just skip through him because we don't really need to. Alright. Character Lan has prepared the spell Raise Dead. It requires a material component diamond, which you do not possess. Material components or items. Okay, so let's go get a diamond because I don't have any clue if I'm going to get my ass kicked out here. What do we have? Do we have diamonds? Do you sell diamonds? Potion of Cure Serious Wounds. Sorry, I really hope my mouse isn't that loud. Oh wait, what am I doing? There's a button right here I can just click. Doesn't look like he has any diamonds. So let's go see. Maybe that scroll guy has diamonds. Wherever the hell he is. Let's see. Well, we seem to have a couple quests in Canabras. Map. Alright, so it looks like we do have a lot of quests kind of everywhere. So we know that's our big one, the Grey Garrison. Tower of Estrode. Pureblade family live. Oh, this thing actually goes pretty far out. I wonder if this whole map is, I'm assuming this whole map is going to be playable. Okay, so talk to Horgus. Oh, we didn't talk to Horgus yet? Well, what the hell? I'm not doing a very good job, am I? Really just not paying attention. Although it is almost midnight here. And had a long day. But it was a good day. It was a fun day. You know, I got to play with the kids and took them to a movie at their school. It's kind of interesting. Oh, and we got 2,000 coins. That's great. Take this. Yes, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment and remember that Horgus Worm always keeps his word. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation, Horgus looks at you with unvarnished of disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. Well, what is this job? Actually, what's the reward? 1,000 gold coins. Oh, I don't know if I'm diplomatic, but I did get him to pay 2,000 last time, so let's try it. Let me fit. Yeah, right. For that kind of money, I could hire Queen Galfrey herself to guard me. 1,000 is my final offer. What does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard, you see. I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canabras. I still have. Well, that doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abaddon knows what's happened there since, therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's why they are. That's what they are. Also, please do take Camellia with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. Deal. Marvelous. Most excellent. Horgus's face relaxes, smoothing a few of tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. Alright, so now we have another place to go to. So let's see, what is our direction of travel? Boop. Boop. Alright, so we got Blackwing Library over there, which we have to go through Canabras. So, Tower of Estrode, Grim's Mansion. So it looks like we have to go through Canabras, regardless. The journey will take 1 hour. So we'll... Ooh, a fallen horse. Well, you know what? Let's just continue. We'll do that on the way back. Who knows what... Alright, it looks like we're back in Canabras. Or we are back in Canabras. I don't know to say why it looks like it. I mean, I'm sure the city is definitely different. What did she get? Combat mobility. Aid. Ooh. Old person, restoration less. It looks like she got a lot.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Or she did, and it doesn't look like she got much. Stabilize. Alright, Lan, we know got... Supposedly he got Treat Affliction. So he did get that. Oh wait, does that require... Oh no, I didn't do that. So before we venture too far, remember we did buy these bad boys. So 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3. You shouldn't need 2. Shouldn't. This is kind of a... It's gotten kind of interesting, chat, I'll admit. You know, it's not a huge knowledgeable about, you know, Pathfinder, but I do enjoy this. It's, you know, clicking, testing what works and doesn't work. You know, clicking on random people. You know, like we got Woljif, and then we got rewarded for it. You know, that's a great thing. Let's see. Do I know anything about Arcana? I don't think I do. I'm a gladiator. I wouldn't really know anything about that. Let's see what we can do.
This is my kind of work.
We succeeded. It's Woljif. These enormous cracks appeared after a magically induced earthquake struck the land. Well, no shit, an earthquake was there. Alright, you know, we'll just follow the crack here so that nothing can attack us from the sides. Oh, actually, what does he do?
Me?
Bonus, mage armor, grease. Alright, so... No, I don't really want to rely on you. She's up front. Most enemies. So we put her in the middle. Why wouldn't I want... Okay, we'll put her there. Woljif and you in the back. Right? Where's my character? Do I not get a character in here? Oh, yeah, that would be really helpful if I put, Okay, so... We do like that. I'm assuming it's kind of the same. But I'd actually rather have them two. We'll do this. So she's kind of flanked on everything. So we can do that. Kind of everybody guards everybody in a sense. What do we have? God, I don't know if I'd rather take that. If he can kind of tank that guy, that'd be great, but I'm not gonna... Okay, we're gonna definitely go back over here then. Land. You take pop shots at him.
Cover me, all right?
Nice. Get our big girl in there. Oh, what am I doing? We need to equip a Warhammer. I'm not really sure why I did that. Yeah, so we can have the Dretches attack our... I wouldn't call them allies, but, you know, friendlies. That'd be great. The less damage we take, the less spells we've got to use. I probably can take her out of defensive, but watch, now they'll attack me now that I took her out of defensive. That's why I like Lamb. He can make people explode, you know. He's got a bow, but it's like he's Hawkeye in a sense. He can just make people blow up. So Woljif, right in the head. What can these do? So they're good or cold. So this is a cold iron Warhammer. So we'll take that bad boy out. And, you know, we're just going to sit here for right now. I'm not going to go crazy on it. We'll do a little thing right there on him. Man, he's killing us. Well, I wouldn't say killing us, but let them take this. I kind of hate that 3 attack thing, you know, but it doesn't matter because we just knocked him in the back of the head and killed him.
Distract them for
And Woljif just stabs him and kills him. Alright. So can we talk to these people, or are they just like... we're searching for city and helping the wounded. Okay. It's over here. Athletics.
Completed.
The errand is complete. The divided city. What did we do? The divided city. There should be a way to get across the area. There's a convenient place to cross. There should be. Okay. So it looks like we kind of just built a bridge to get across. We didn't actually do anything. I'm worried about crossing. Does that mean there's something over there that I don't want to fight yet? But actually, what else are we looking for in this godforsaken city? Eagle Watch Fighter and Sailor's Friend. Barbarian Demon Attack. Let's talk to us. Outcast. When we know where Gren is. Nabras. Visit a Flaming Ruin. Crusaders visit the Blackwing Library. That's the Great Garrison. Okay, so Day of the City. Cannabis is a city. I never threw the dart at the target. Interesting. Organized, devoured by darkness. Well, it doesn't really say anything, so let's just cross and see what we get, I guess. It doesn't really look like Seela's up front, which is kind of annoying. Oh, shit. Who are we... Where? I don't see anything. Who's this? Camilla? Stay there. We'll just stay there. I don't... Oh, it's a bug. I was like, I don't see anything. What the heck's attacking me? Land, you can kind of just shoot at the fly and blow it up, maybe. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, there's a bunch of giant bugs. So we're going to put her in defensive mode. Then we'll take some swings. And we will definitely just stay here. Let Parker just take a big swing. Put her right up next to it. Woljif. Now that we know what we're fighting, we can move up. Is there another one? That's annoying.
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk.
Parka. He can just smash people with that Warhammer.
A solid plan.
Woljif.
Cover me, all right?
And that's how it should work every time. It's a nice little kill. I mean, granted, Barca. What were we doing? What were we doing? What were we doing? I honestly don't remember what I was doing. Oh boy. Ramian. I don't know what this guy looks like, so I can't really do a voice. My beloved brother. I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and will accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use? For instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble. While the people trapped beneath it might still be alive. The face of this golden curled Asimar is beautiful even by the standards of his kind, in whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but a bitter reproach shimmers in it. Okay, so it's a little... Oh, I remember this asshole. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic. Signs of recent hard fighting are obvious from the stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and cliffs. dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect the city, especially now, when followers of your temple were caught committing treason? To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts who are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe, and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose acts of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again I am forced to repeat myself, or we're wasting time on pointless quarrels. People are dying under the rubble in our city, people whom we could have utterly saved if you had only set your soldiers to task, and not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if you say so, then that must mean there is someone down there. Your associates, no doubt? And they're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again to... The old man notices us. And you! I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Terran died. What are you doing here? Now, I can't really kind of go too much louder because everybody's asleep in my house. Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. This guy's kind of... And what is this hideous creature? He peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan, at your service. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I lived in Canabras my whole life. You haven't seen me before? Ah, it must be because you don't ever venture in our underground district. We have been meetings to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been needing repair for a long time. The First Crusade. So you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off at you. He looks at Barca. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. We're gonna kind of go with him, see what he's actually what made of, you know. Wait, we have no quarrel here. A cultist is hardly likely to approach us so openly, are they? I think we're on the same side. Of course you lead Tibbs' defense. Typical. I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. I am Holrun Shippa, prelate of Canavers, inquisitor by the grace of Iomade, defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey against threats from within and without. And as you can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. I am Ramian of Edmund, prior of the Temple of Desna, which, alas, currently lies in ruins. Wise Holrin here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground, from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I've been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. For instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? There may in fact be one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I've put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sakorians had hanged Arlu Horlash when they still had a chance, they never would have been in a war. I won't repeat their mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang someone without trial. That is unworthy of a servant of Iomade. The old man fixes his eyes on. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Iomade, and I won't question yours. So, we can jump in the fray, show our blade, just kind of tired of doing that. We're doing what's right. There's no place in the crusade for troublemakers. Nah, we have a troublemaker. We have a tiefling troublemaker in our group. We'd be Benedict or hypocrites if I did that. So we're gonna go with don't lay a finger on him, or you'll have to answer to me. Stop! You are the defenders of what remains of Canabras. Can't think of anything better than admitting at each other's throats in the ruins of the city. You're a fool, Harlan. You're a zealot and a murderer. But you're a fool, first and foremost. I told you that the WardStone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the WardStone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it. And now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit that you were wrong, as always. With a wave of his hand, the Aasimar vanishes. Oh, joy. I wish we could do that. Beast! Heretic! Traitor! He slipped away again. What about you? Whose side are you on? If you want me to believe that you're no cultist, go and recapture that traitor for me. Or perhaps you want to defend him. In that case, my soldiers don't need to be told twice. Did he warn you? Those crazed denizens were always bursting into my study with the incoherent prophecies that came to them in their dreams. I won't lie. Sometimes what they said did come to pass. But can we really rely on woolly dreams of heretics over the cold hard facts of intelligence reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered a treasonous plan in their dreams, and those lunatics would have only been too happy to listen. I mean, we've been down in the hole, so there's nothing dangerous there, and you have no reason to guard it. I won't hear another word. Demons are hiding underground. The proof is all around you. The demon spawn that tried to crawl out can't harm anyone now. Wait, you're trying to lure me away from here, aren't you? With narrowed eyes, Holman scanned. Perhaps you were... Okay, this guy's obviously gone nuts. Want to help your friends underground, do you? Well, you won't fool me. I won't take a single step away from here. And if you keep talking nonsense, I'll have you strung up for treason. Yeah, this city's gonna be better off without you. To arms! Death to the traitors! Kill the demon worshipper! We're definitely gonna have to fight him. Because he's nuts! This guy has gone full-blown nuts. Now, the key is... Do I want to bring him... Okay, what is he? Longsword of the right. He has a very high attack, and he's level 13. Ooh, we might get our asses handed to us here. You know what? We're gonna make him come to us if I can. 1 to 8, 7 to 14, or was that 7 to 14? We're gonna switch to our big boy here. We're gonna wait. That's not good. What we can do is... All creatures within a 10-foot burst center. A grease spell covers a solid surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast in every round. Okay. So, if we can kind of just go... right there. And then we can just kind of hold. So that if they come through... we'll have these guys kind of shoot from the back here. And maybe we can just deal with him one-on-one. He's saved. Barely, but he's saved. Wow, he's going straight for me. That's not cool.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I don't think we can run away either, can we? So... we're gonna rage, because he's right in our face. We need to... not miss, I guess you would say. God, they're all saving. They're just saving by the skin of their teeth. Wow. Okay, so Woljif. I don't know if I want him to go for this. He seems to be focused on Barca, so...
Why not both?
Yeah, we know he has a high armor class. Like, if our range guys could actually kill these guys and do some good damage, I think we'd be okay. But he's just gonna miss. What is... wow. Yeah, he hits hard. Has landed a critical hit on Barca. Yeah, he really did.
The light.
Alright, we'll take that. Barca. What can we do with Barca? We won't die next round. Although it really didn't heal us for much.
Aim carefully.
He dodged it.
Distract them for me.
Nice. We'll take that.
I'll cut you wide
Ooh. Okay, not what I wanted in any sense of the word. Because Horan is definitely going big on our, yeah.
into the fray.
Yeah, they're just hitting us hard. What is this? So we definitely got to hit him. One. Shouldn't have done that. That was silly of me. Luckily, they missed. But just not doing any damage, which really is not good. Okay, so he can go after Sela, who just took way too much damage. Jesus. He just beat the living snot out of her.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Barca's down. But Woljif is behind him, so that works.
You are today's sacrifice.
It sucked because I put the grease down and nothing happened, you know? So, and he keeps missing, and the fact that he gets to attack so many times is just a killer, you know? I mean, technically now I can kind of burn them all. I mean, I don't know if that will do to Sela, though. And he would... Yeah, see, now that he's turned around, I think he might be almost impossible to kill. Especially if he can attack so much on us. Like, we've only got him halfway. If I can make him kind of run after her, that'd be great. But I don't think he's going to. If I can move him back and still get a shot off, if I can kind of split them up. Oh, of course, now he falls. Now his ass falls. Like, isn't that just perfect, right?
You won't survive me.
We're not even, and we can't even hit. Like, I know as soon as I go over here to heal him, he's going to pop up and just knock the shit out of us. But we're going to do it. Oh, or she could just fall over. And now we have just him to miss every single shot.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Like, it seems like he's just going to wipe us out. Because we can't hit anything. It'd be really nice if we could actually get him to hit something. Like, how many times is he going to miss? I must be doing something wrong, because I don't... do we want Barca or do we want Woljif? Because he's almost dead. I want Woljif. I guess I can't. Guess I can get Barca up. I mean, it's just like he... I don't know. So I guess we're just not going to be able to kill him. I think that's just kind of the name of the game. Because it's like, nothing we do...
Endure this.
And even though he fell on his ass, he's still able to get up and beat the crap out of us. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. Maybe we're just not high enough level. I mean, it just seems like, yeah, like he's just gonna beat the snot out of us,
The spirits demand your
and there's
blood.
not a damn thing we can do about it. Now maybe it's just he was laying down, so that's why land couldn't really hit him. But right now we're just taking a beating.
A solid plan.
I mean, we can't hit him for anything, and it's really annoying.
You are today's sacrifice.
I mean, he's literally laying there, and we've done what? How many rounds?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Attack.
And we just can't hit him. Nobody can hit him.
Their hearts.
And when they do, it's 0 damage. So, yeah, if we magically survive this, I mean, the only reason we're still surviving is because of the
Aim
grease.
carefully.
I mean, if we can keep whacking him while he's down, great. But give that to her. Seems to want to beat the crap out of her, so... Can you still attack? No. It'd just be nice if... I don't think Land can hit him if he's down. I guess that's some type of thing.
Forwards.
Thank you. Well, Bell Ramian, that whole run is dead. In the battle. Your character Barca can read it to heal the wounded ally Barca, so I can read it to myself. Scroll is an expendable... Yeah. Well, let's see what we've got. We've got some of this. Heavy shield. Take all this. Chainmail. Ooh. Not identified. Whole run. Alright, well now that we've got our ass handed to us, I guess we're going to head back to the inn, because I don't know how much more our guys can take. So, what can you do? You can heal her. And we'll just have to come back here. It's probably pretty stupid and cowardice, but I also don't want to lose all my people because I'm just too stubborn to go. So. Ninio.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
I'm not a boy.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Alright, we'll
In the
shrug.
name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
These answers are wrong. The correct answer is Isergal, a glaive made of red adamantine. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull. Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
We actually know something. It's an aurochs, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Interesting.
She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Should I just attack him? I kind of want to see where this goes.
Listen, continuing. You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Wow.
Ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
Excuse me.
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Oh, wow.
Wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks?
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't
I
interrupt.
think they're gonna hit you, girl.
We retreat already?
Oh! She was talking to us. To go hit them. Okay. Well, let's go hit them.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
You know what'd be really sad is if we got our asses wiped out right here.
Survive me.
Because, you know,
Aim
we're just too
carefully.
tired to fight. And we got our asses nearly handed to us by that one guy.
Into the fray.
Endure this.
Forwards.
So I mean, we're not hitting anything. Oh, look at that. We took an arrow and we're dead.
Have you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go. Look at that. We definitely need to get back and rest.
The light. Take you.
Because we are definitely getting our asses kicked right now. It's just, we
Make every strike count.
we keep fighting people who are too high for us. And he keeps missing. Do we need to get him a better weapon or what? I mean,
I'm all right.
Distract them for me.
yeah. It seems like we just need to get...
No glory without risk.
Turn around. I don't want you getting shot in the back no more. Here, go stab her.
Demand your blood.
You. Can you actually shoot him?
The wrong mongrel.
Barca's still dead. Oh, she switched to a weapon.
Time to share your treasures.
We just can't...
The inheritor.
All of our guys are like at 1 health. So as soon as she hits anyone, they're probably going to go down.
You won't survive me.
Okay, let's see who gets knocked down now. Oh, good.
Cover me, all right?
Thank God. Now who's this? The absence of an answer is an answer too. Alright, cryptic and weird, but okay.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Fail the religion check. I haven't the slightest idea, but I can. Red and gold.
Red and gold are the colors of Baphomet. Iomede's colors are red and white.
Oh, well, apparently we're a servant of Baphomet. All right.
I suppose I should terminate the experiment due to the subject's utterly woeful performance. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Okay. Why does she keep calling me boy?
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Wow.
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
As long as she does what we want when we're on our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter. Excellent.
Wow.
You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
She just sounds
So
annoying,
first
but
assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Follow my steps.
another party member might be pretty good. Breakable heart. 1 to 8. What are you shooting with? Oh, what, masterwork composite bow. We're taking that, and you're taking that. It's just getting silly. So put this bad boy on. Yeah, you can have that bad boy now. That's yours now. You don't have to worry about it. All right. What about you? We have Cold Iron Warhammer 7 to 14. 7 to 14. Cold Iron 1 to 8. 1 to 8. So it doesn't really look like it's any different. So just get out of here. Take these. We can sell all this crap. Flank your enemies for now. Ah, I didn't get to read what flanked is. I'm assuming it's on the sides or in the back. Oh my god, not another fight. We're gonna get our ass kicked. Although we do have a new party member, so... Let's see. Is it just one person? Really? Oh, nope, it's... I can't even do anything. Right out the gate, we get our asses kind of like beat. As a cantrip that can be used indefinitely and for free. Cantrips are origins or a special name. Go for the cultist. Both.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
I do enjoy that a dagger can blow people up in this game. That's... Alright. What do we want to do with her? You know what? We have some spells here. You fire a small orbit. You must succeed on a special attack. Points of acid damage. Ray of Frost. Now let's just do the Ray of Frost.
I'll remove this obstacle.
There you go. Because looks like she doesn't really have anything else. 10 feet. So those look like big spells.
Endure this.
Oh, well, thank you. He looks like he can actually hit something now.
I'll just sit here.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about me.
I'm not, because we're just getting our asses kicked. There we go. Let's loot the bodies. Take this crap and go sell it.
Let's head out.
Just leave. We need to go and definitely heal. Ow. Yes, let's just get in here. Yes.
Let us be careful.
Let's get in here and heal.